Namaste dear friends, I'm Lalu from Hata Yoga Focus. Many of us wanted to build a strong foundation with the yoga practice, but some of our habits prevent that. Today we are discussing about 6 major causes that destroys yoga. Let's begin the session. Namaste. The ancient textbook of Hatha Yoga, the Hata Yoga Prathipika, talk about 6 significant causes that destroys yoga. As you know, the Hatha Yoga Prathipika is an ancient book, so some of the principles that we discuss now may not be applicable for you to follow. As a matter of fact, we are not forcing you to follow any principles. Instead, we are sharing you the knowledge. Now come back to the point. The first cause, the major habit that prevents from the progress of yoga is overeating. We all know that overeating causes many mental and physical problems. When a person overloads the system, toxins builds up in the body. It will create many illnesses such as constipation, indigestion, and so on. Eventually, the mind will become dull. The yoga practitioner cannot progress his path while his body in such a condition. So it's better to eat moderately. The stomach should fill with 50% of food, 25% of water, and 25% remain free so that the person can breathe freely. This is the first point. The next piece of advice from Hatha Yoga Prathipika is to stop overstraining. Hard physical labor and mental work create a lot of imbalance in the body and the mind, and it will eventually lead to stress. Many people in this modern time face a lot of stress because of their job and personal responsibilities. But it is better to avoid such stress by reducing unwanted activities and implementing new creative methods. Practice 15 minutes of yoga, and after that 15 minutes of meditation every morning will help you to reduce the stress, and it will equip your mind to face the problems of the day. The third point we discuss is too much talking. Too much unwanted talking only creates unhappiness and by negative vibration. Silly talking such as gossiping with people who have negative thinking only create more problems than solution. The yoga aspirant should always avoid such talking and use that energy for self-development, practicing yoga, meditation, reading good books, and surrounded by positive people. The fourth point is attached with rules. Attached with many rules and regulations will create a lot of troubles for our mind and the body. For example, we are one person drinking coffee every morning 7 o'clock, and then one day he's missing the coffee. He should not be disappointed with it. He should be embrace the change and adjust with it. So if a person is too much attached with the rules and regulations, his mind always be narrow-minded. A yogi should have an open mind. The fifth point is company of common people. Company of common people means surrounded by people who is always giving you negative vibration. There are many people in this world who wanted to share with you their negative part of their life. They wanted to share you negative perception about their life. But they also wanted to blame the circumstances of their life and blame about other people. So this kind of situation always create negative vibration in our brain that will affect our daily activities. For example, if you practicing yoga regularly and surrounded by some alcohol addicts all the time, you could not make a progress in yoga. So company of common people should be avoided. The sixth and final point is unsteadiness. Unsteadiness is imbalanced mind, body, and irregularity in lifestyle. Perhaps you are waking up 5 o'clock in the morning to practicing yoga, but the next day you're waking up 6 o'clock in the morning for practicing yoga. The other day you're waking up 8 o'clock in the morning, and this will create an imbalance in our lifestyle. To get out of the situation, you have to practice yoga asanas regularly. While you perform yoga postures, you have to stay in a particular posture and stay a certain period of time and breathe deeply. This process will help the person to control the mind. Moving one pose to another without holding will only give some physical movement, which does not help handle the drifting mind. These are the major causes that affect the progress of our yoga practice. I wanted you consider looking at your habit, and if you wanted to change any of your bad habits in order to improve in your yoga practice, just think about it, and if you want to change your habit, you can change it, but we are not forcing it to follow any principles. And if you're finding this is beneficial, share with your friends and families. We also wrote a blog about this topic, which is available in our website. The link is in our description. That's all I wanted to share with you, and I'll see you next video. Namaste.